Hello, everyone, old, new. Welcome. My name is Lisa Ditchley, and I am the Financial Operations Manager here at IHCDA. I'm also the person that if you have issues with technical things with the online system, who will eventually get your email through the claims inbox, which we will give the address for during this presentation. Welcome to everyone. This is a great program to be a part of. Building communities, as Quinn addressed earlier, is part of our mission and our goals. So we know that this helps everyone inside the community, businesses, and otherwise. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about is I know we have a lot of new organizations now, so I want to be able to affiliate you in our system with the NAP award that you received. That requires that you establish a profile in our online system. So that is what I'm going to cover first. For those of you who this is old hat too, you can give me about 3 or 4 minutes and then we'll talk about the online system itself. But I'm going to share my screen really quick and that would be you guys. That's a chat. Okay, here we go. This should be it. All right. Can everyone see my screen? Just Quinn, tell me yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. All right. So when you go into search, you will want to type in IHCDA online. This is for if your contact information has changed and say you're new with an organization that maybe has done the NAP in the past, but now you're the new contact person and you do not have an established online profile. This is where you will go to set that up and also where you will go into report. Same website, just different portions of the website. So you will touch on IHCDA online and it will take you to a screen. Actually, let's go from the beginning. It'll take you to this screen and you will have some choices. Any of that just be online. If you are a new user, meaning you do not have a profile established within our system, you will click on this new user register here. This will take you to a basic information screen where you will fill out your profile information. You'll put your first name, your last name, your email, a password, and you will confirm that password. Here is the thing about the email. Say Susan A. worked for an organization that had an NAP program, and her email address was at finance manager betterwayservices.com. If Susan B or Tracy B takes over Susan A's spot and her email ends in at finance manager at said agency, the system will not allow you to use the same email address twice. Okay. Now, in the registration process, a lot of people are concerned that they won't receive emails concerning the program or any updates. For NAP, you're not actually filing claims, you're just reporting. So you don't get an on-site email for the submission of that. Quinn kind of takes care of that and on the contact list. But to establish a profile, you can use anything from a Gmail to whatever. We're not going to use that as your contact information. We have your contact information. We just need to know that you have a profile in the system. So with that being said, you will then type in whatever you want your username to be here, and then you will choose a password and confirm your password. This system is not very complex. So if you want to make your, password ABC123 exclamation point, you could probably do that. I wouldn't recommend that, but everyone has their own way of creating their password. So you'll be asked to create a password and confirm your password here. There are no specifications or requirements involving, extra characters or special characters or capital letters. So just make a password that you don't think anyone will steal from you and put that there. Once you have entered your password and confirmed your password, over here you will see an organization code. If you need your organization code and you do not have it, this is that Quinn, can you put the claims inbox email in the chat for them?
Yes.
If you do not have the organization code for your particular organization, which I know Quinn has, you will need to email the claims inbox, which is claims@ihcda.in.gov, and tell me your organization and request your code. Once you get that organization code, you will enter it here and click the load, and all of the organization information here will pre-populate for you or auto-populate. So once you've done that, that's just the general info. You'll go down here to access type. And for you, you will click on Neighborhood Assistance Program Access for Community Development. And you will also click on Claims Management Access. I know again that you're not doing claims, you're just reporting. But in order for you to have the access we need you to have, this is also something that you would need to click, okay? And then you will click next. At that particular point, it's going to give you a message that says, basically, I want everybody to see my face right now. Basically, will tell you, hey, in 72 hours, you'll have your access or whatever. I can genuinely tell you from my heart, I don't get an alert when you create a new profile. So that being said, all the newbies to the program, if you establish a profile, please email that claims inbox and say, hey, this is Susan A. and I just established a profile and I'm with this organization and I need NAP access. Or, I'm Susan A. I'm with this place and I need NAP. And those are answered usually the same day. Okay, so you should receive your access within 24 hours if it's a normal business day. On the weekends, it can tend to be that Monday, but if it's Monday through Friday, you're usually going to get it within a 24-hour period to be able to report. Reporting is done in halves, as I'm sure you're all aware. So you'll only need to access this information twice, hopefully, unless you have a change in donors or you need to remove or add additional donors. So at this point, that is how you establish a profile. It's very simple. It's very to the point. If you need your organization code, again, you'll want to email the claims inbox. And then when you establish your profile, you'll need to do the same thing so that I can affiliate your name with your NAP award so that when you log into the online system, you'll be able to access your award for reporting. Now, once you have the access that you need and you log in, instead of clicking on this new user register here button, you will actually log in, which I'm going to do right now. When you log in, hang on one second. I'm going to share that screen. Give me 1 second. Right. Once you actually log in to the system, again, let me start that over because I wasn't sharing and I don't want anyone to get confused. Okay, so you hit this, you go here, then you will log in to your account, okay? I'm going to do that now while everyone's watching. And when I log in, you won't see all of these things. Mind you, I have all of these because I have access to everything. You will see an NAP button right here, and you will see award claims management right here. Okay. You will also see my profile. Okay. My profile, we'll go over that first, takes you back to a password reset if you need to change your password for whatever reason. Okay. It provides you all of the access that you have over here. And over here, it deals with bank information and things that you don't need for reporting. Our other partners that have and file claims with us through other programs need that information over here, but you will not need that information. But this is where, say, in, I don't know, January, you forget your password and you email the claims inbox and you say, hey, I forget my password. I hit the reset password, but I still can't get in. I will send you a password and then you will come to my profile and you will put in your current password in your new password and confirm it, and then set it, and you will have your new password, okay? So now let's talk about the actual reporting piece. You will have this tab once you have an established profile and you have been given permissions. You will have the NAP tab on your screen. You will then click the NAP tab. Now, I have, let's see, I'm going to need to change my organization. Give me 1 second. I'm going to operate as IHCDA today. So give me a minute because I want to actually get into where I can show you the reporting scheme. Oh, I messed that up. Always when I'm under pressure that I mess up my passwords. Okay, so for me, I'm going to click the NAP button, and it's going to bring up all your NAP awards. For those that have been with us previously, it's going to have your past awards. For those who are brand new, your award is going to look like this one that I am circling, but it's going to, of course, say 2024-NP- the 3-digit number that your organization has been given. Okay, so if I want to report, I'm going to log in, I'm going to click on the NAP button, and then I'm going to click on the current award, which will say 2024-NP- your 3-digit code. Once I click on that, it's going to give you this screen, and this can be bothersome to some people because the red, anytime something's in red for me when I'm working online, I'm like, oh no, that means I can't do it. This is just a warning saying that no rounds are available at this time and that NAP applications may not be submitted until a round is available. You will ignore this screen. Okay, again, you will ignore the screen. You will go up here because this is what you are interested in, is the NAP semi-annual reporting portion of the portal. You will click on NAP semi-annual reporting. It will take you to a screen that looks like this. Move that over there. And right now you will be reporting on the first half. Okay, this is going to be like a checkbook for you, this award information right here that I'm circling. It will give you your organization, your award number, the original amount that you were awarded, okay, the credits that were sold, and the remaining credits to be sold. If anything gets reallocated or deallocated throughout the course of this program year, then those numbers will be in the total to be deallocated or the total reallocation portion of this screen. It will also tell you the amount of percentage that you've sold and anything else that Quinn's info will put in here. So if we are reporting for first half or second half, you can change it, right? So the first half, you'll report for first half. Down here in the next section, you will see add contributor. Okay, this is where you will manually type in the information for each individual that has purchased credits from you. Okay, putting all of the relevant information, first name, middle name, last name, social security number, their address, city, state, zip code, and the contribution amount and the contribution date. So if I was to do one of these, you know, once you fill out this information, you will click add contributor. That information then is going to come down into here and be located in the in this section, okay? You will do this for each contributor that purchases those from you. My advice to those who have multiple donors or contributors is to save all of your data until the end, until all of your credits have been sold, and enter those all at the same time. The reason I say this, Quinn, you got something to say, Quinn? You got it? You okay? Okay. The reason I say this is because if you enter donors as you get them, each time that you come back in, you will be locked out and have to request from Quinn to be able to get back into here to add more contributors. It is a system flaw. My apologies. There's nothing that I or the software developer can do about it at this time. But it's been this way for years. So you will want to have the list of all of your contributors together and enter them all continuously each time you report, the first half and the second half, okay? Once you do that, and they are listed down here under the contributors section, you do have the power to delete a selected contributor if something happens. You will need to ask Quinn to come back in if that happens after the reporting has taken place, and he will have to guide you through that a little bit as far as what reasons, ramifications, et cetera, are. But as far as reporting, all you'll need to do is fill out this main info here, and it will show up down here. There is, notice, no submit button. There is no, hey, I'm done with the report button. Again, there is not one. So once you have entered them and you see them down here in the contributors box, you will know once you exit out of there, those have been reported on. When we get to the second half, you will go into the same thing. You will come back here, go to NAP, click on your award, go to semi-annual reporting, do the drop down for the second half, and report all of those as well. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. There's not a lot of really confusing parts of it, and it goes pretty quickly if you just enter the contributors all at once. Okay, there we go. Okay, so if you have multiple programs, you can, when you log into the system, you can literally go to My Profile, and you go over here to change organization, and this drop down will appear. If we have provided you and affiliated you, that's the second piece of that. If we have given you permissions to have NAP for multiple organizations, they will show up here for you. And you will be able to drop down, and once you hit set, guess what? You're operating as that entity. So then you would go back to return programs listing. Well, I picked one that doesn't have NAP. Of course I did. Of course I did. If we were to go from there to, let me see. I know there's got to be somebody here who has them. Quinn, help me out. Really? That's what I'm getting. Okay. Yep. Okay. Then I would go into the return to programs listing and go back into NAP. Are you moving with me or not? Oh, I'd have to log out because I'm logged in. Okay. I have to log in as our organization, so I'm all the way screwed up. So, but that's the process, okay? So when you have access to multiple things, you will go to My Profile, Will, and in the drop down, you'll be able to set whatever other one you have access to. Click the set, and you will be able to see that for the reporting of multiple organizations. I just can't do it because of the way I'm logged in as IHCDA right now. Does that make sense, Will? And if you have any questions, you can always email me directly, and I can walk you through that the first time you're reporting for both. I'm available every day. So if you have issues with that.